बेटा today I will give lecture on quantum numbers. Quantum numbers, a set of four numbers which gives complete information about an electron in an atom. बेटा क्वांटम नंबर क्या होते हैं? अ सेट ऑफ फोर नंबर्स, ये चार नंबर्स का एक ऐसा सेट है जिसमें इलेक्ट्रॉन के रिगार्डिंग कंप्लीट इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है. अ सेट ऑफ फोर नंबर्स which gives complete information about an electron in an atom. एटम में इलेक्ट्रॉन के रिगार्डिंग जो कंप्लीट इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है उन फोर नंबर्स को हम कहते हैं क्वांटम नंबर. व्हाट आर द क्वांटम नंबर? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर, सेकेंड इज एंगुलर लिख लो और एजीमुथुअल क्वांटम नंबर. थर्ड इज मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर एंड फोर्थ इज spin quantum number. बेटा these are four numbers: principal quantum number, angular quantum number, magnetic quantum number and spin quantum number. These four collectively gives the complete information about an electron in an atom. Like what is the energy of electron, from how much distance it occurs, what are their orientations and which spin electron have. So these all informations about the electrons given by a set of four numbers, those four numbers known as quantum numbers. So today we will learn how to explain these four quantum numbers. First of all, I am going to discuss principal quantum number. सबसे पहले हम principal quantum number को discuss करेंगे. So the principal quantum number, we know very well that this is nucleus and electron is revolving around the nucleus in any shell. Suppose this is first shell, second shell, third shell and so on. इलेक्ट्रॉन किसी भी शेल में हो सकता है. तो प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर्स गिव्स द इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग शेल. आप शेल बोलो चाहे ऑर्बिट बोलो, आप शेल बोलिए चाहे ऑर्बिट बोलिए, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन से शेल में है ये हमें प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर से पता चल जाएगा. प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर की वैल्यू, प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर को स्मॉल n के साथ रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है और इसकी जो वैल्यू है ये 1 से लेके अप टू इन्फिनिटी कुछ भी हो सकती है. इलेक्ट्रॉन फर्स्ट शेल में हो सकता है, सेकंड में, थर्ड में, फोर्थ में, अप टू इन्फिनिटी कहीं भी हो सकता है. तो दिस इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय स्मॉल n एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ n मे occur between 1 to infinity. So what type of information we get from principal quantum number? First of all, the principal quantum number gives the information about the energy of any shell. किसी भी शेल की एनर्जी का पता चल जाएगा। जो शेल की एनर्जी होगी वही इलेक्ट्रॉन की एनर्जी होगी बेटा। तो E इज इक्वल टू -2π² me4 upon n² h². These all the values have some constant values. It gives the value 1312 upon n² kilojoule per mole. So by putting the value of n, अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन फर्स्ट शेल में है तो हम n की वैल्यू 1 पुट कर देंगे। इलेक्ट्रॉन सेकंड शेल में है, n की वैल्यू 2 पुट कर देंगे बेटा। तो ऐसे सभी शेल्स की एनर्जी फाइंड आउट की जा सकती है। द सेकंड इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द साइज। सपोज our electron is in second shell, we can calculate the distance from nucleus to the second shell. This distance is known as the radius of the second shell. So about size, we can find the radius. Radius is equal to 0.529 angstrom constant value into n²। n मतलब कौन से शेल का हम रेडियस फाइंड आउट करना चाहते हैं, पता लग जाएगा n²। एंड द अनदर थिंग विच we can determine from the principal quantum number, that is number of electron in a shell. किसी शेल में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन हो सकते हैं, दैट इज इक्वल टू 2n²। अगर हमें शेल का पता लग जाए, फर्स्ट शेल है, सेकंड शेल है, थर्ड शेल है, तो हम उसमें नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। सो from principal quantum number, which gives the information about the shell or orbit, we can determine all these informations like energy, radius and number of electron. Now the second quantum number is angular quantum number. The second quantum number is angular quantum number. Angular quantum number, it is represented by small l and it gives the information about the subshell or orbital. It gives the information about the subshell or orbital. The value of L depends upon n. The value of L depends upon n and it must be from 0 to n-1. It must be from 0 to n-1. Suppose if n is equal to 1, then L have only single value, that is 0. If n is equal to 2, then L is 0 and 1. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 0, 1, 2. N is equal to 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. So from the given value of n, we can easily determine the value of L. Now, if L is equal to 0, then it is s orbital. If L is equal to 1, it is p orbital. If L is equal to 2, it is d orbital. If L is equal to 3, then it is p orbital. Basically, the angular quantum number gives the information about the shapes of different orbitals, the shapes of orbitals, like the s orbital is spherical, p orbital is dumbbell shape, d orbital is double dumbbell, and one of them is double dumbbell and one of them is donut shape. So the angular quantum number, I am going to repeat the angular quantum number, it is represented by L. It gives the information about shell or subshell or orbital. Basically, it gives the information about the shapes of the orbital. S orbital spherical, p orbital dumbbell, and d orbital double dumbbell. Its value lies between 0 to n minus 1. If n is equal to 1, L is equal to 0, and if n is equal to 4, L must have 0, 1, 2, 3 values. So this is about the angular quantum number. The next one is magnetic quantum number. The third one is magnetic quantum number. The magnetic quantum number is represented by the magnetic. The third is magnetic quantum number. It is represented by small m. It is represented by small m, and it gives the information about the orientation. What is meant by orientation? बेटा ओरिएंटेशन का मीन्स है भी, जैसे हम बोलते हैं एस ऑर्बिटल कितने टाइप्स का हो सकता है? एस ऑर्बिटल सिंगल टाइप्स का हो सकता है, पी ऑर्बिटल 3 तरह के हो सकते हैं, डी ऑर्बिटल 5 टाइप्स के हो सकते हैं। ऐसे ही जो एफ ऑर्बिटल हैं वो 7 टाइप्स के हो सकते हैं। तो S1 क्यों है, D7 क्यों है? दिस इज नोन एज ओरिएंटेशन। एंड magnetic quantum number gives the information regarding orientation. तो magnetic quantum number have values -L to 0 plus 1. So we can say that the M have values from -L to +L, including 0 also. So if L is equal to 0, M also have 0. L is equal to 1, M is equal to -1, 0, plus 1. Similarly, if L is equal to 2, M is equal to -2, -1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. If L is equal to 3, M is equal to -3, -2, -1, 0, -1, -2, -3. I have already told you in angular quantum number, that is, if L is equal to 0, then S orbital. If L is equal to 1, P orbital. L is equal to 2, D orbital. L is equal to 3, F orbital. Now for S orbital, how many values of M are there? Single value. So S orbital is single orbital. It is S is only single orbital. For L is equal to 1 P, for P M have 3 values. So there are 3 p orbitals. There are 3 p orbitals. Similarly, for D, there are 5 d orbitals, and for F, there are 7 values. So F have 7 orbitals. So from magnetic quantum number, we can easily determine that the orbitals have how much orientation. S has only one orientation, P have 3 orientation, D have 5 orientation, and F have 7 orientation. Each orbital can occupy 2 electrons. Each orbital can occupy 2 electrons. So S have maximum 2 electron, P have 6, D have 10, and F have maximum 14 electrons. The next is spin quantum number. The fourth one is spin quantum number. Spin quantum number. Regarding spin quantum number, it is represented by S, and it have only 2 values, plus half and minus half. Plus half means electron is clockwise, and minus half means electrons is rotating along their axis anti-clockwise. So if I am saying that each orbital have 2 electrons, they must have opposite spin. One of them have clockwise orientation, and the another one have anti-clockwise orientations. So this is all about the quantum numbers. So I am going to repeat that the quantum numbers are of 4 types: principal, angular, magnetic, and spin quantum number. And this all gives the complete information about an electron in an orbital, in an atom also. Okay.